Well, hello and welcome back. For as long as I can remember, I've always liked making things mine, whether it's a truck, a dump truck, equipment, an off-road vehicle. When I get something, I want to make it unique. I want to give it the little small touches. And as I've gotten equipment over the years, it's kind of fallen in line. This is my 2015 Bobcat S590, and it's gotten a makeover. I'll show you when I'm done. I'll go over everything, but for now, I'm showing you the last piece of the puzzle. Whenever I get anything, there's two things, really three things that I always like to do, and it's tires, tint, and LED lights. I feel like if you have tint, it looks good, everything's cooler, so we tinted this. If you got tires, they look aggressive, they're functional, it's got new tires already, and we're stuck with the old incandescent lights. So what I've got here is a box from Friday Parts. I will link them below. Friday Parts reached out to me several months ago and asked if there was anything I needed for my equipment that I wanted to try out, and at the time I didn't need anything. But when I got this skid loader, I Googled LED lights and Friday Parts came up, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I have an email from them. So yeah, they sent me these and I'm going to install them today and we'll see how they work. I am slightly concerned, and we're gonna find out. The video is gonna get posted regardless, so I don't know whether it's going to work or not, but I've read with these LED lights that not all of them have a resistor or something built in and they won't stay on. So I'm going to put the lights in and I'm going to test them out for you guys. If they make it for more than a half an hour on without shutting off, then I would say they're good. If they don't, then don't buy Friday Parts. They don't work. So yes, we have boxes here. Looks like I've got two headlights and two tail lights. I'll show you the headlights first. But this is an M series Bobcat. I think they came out in like 2012. They still make them today. I think the brand new ones do come with LED lights. But anyways, the R series came out after this. I think it came out in 2020. And those came stock with LED headlights. They look good. They are super bright. So after running several R series machines, I'm like, I want some nice LED headlights for this. Now, I don't like regularly use this at night. I'm sure this winter, plowing snow, I might, use it at dark time. And it's just nice to have LED lights. You never know when you're gonna get stuck out there, you need to finish something, and you want good visibility. Plus, LED lights look badass. So this is a factory replacement headlight, just like the one up there, LED lights installed. So I'm going to debox these now, and then I'll shove them in there for you. So I got the other one out. I didn't mention it before, but these lights are supposed to be plug and play. Like, you unplug your factory stuff, you plug these in. They look like they're pretty good quality. As far as this is like metal aluminum, yeah, it seems pretty good. The big test is though, will they stay on? Is there gonna be any issues there? So those are the two fronts. They also sent me a Friday Parts hat. Great. A Frisbee, a Friday Parts Frisbee. Cool. And, okay, we also got a car air freshener for Friday Parts. And I'd never heard of Friday Parts before, but I saw some other YouTubers, like Everything Elliott, he did some stuff with Friday Parts. That's how I've heard of him. And so then I also have these rear reverse lights. So these go in place of the factory backup lights, which I have right here. They'll go in place of this. It just looks cool and should be a lot brighter backing up with these installed. So these reverse lights should be pretty simple. They just pop, the rubber pops out of the machine, that pops out of the rubber, and these just pop in. And I will obviously show you guys putting them in, but these are pulled out. I pulled them out several weeks ago now because I did a little thing out back, which you'll be seeing at the end of the video, probably before that. So you just pop these in, easier said than done. All right, it's coming along. Maybe it's easier to go the other way. Maybe that is the key. Oh yeah, that's probably gonna be the key there. Okay, so that is how it's done. Pop them from inside out. That looks completely factory. Yeah. Okay, so I took these out earlier because I repainted the door. When I got the machine, the door was pretty faded and I repainted it, and then I put the new Bobcat logo on it like it was a 2026 or something, or 2025. 2024, if this was, yeah, newer decals. So I gotta pull this tape off here, you know, professional using the tape and stuff. And then this should just go right in here. And that popped right in. The light is very sturdy. Okay, that's good. Yeah, put this factory light bulb back in, the red light. And then this looks like I gotta connect it. Okay, so that's how that works. This factory one has 2 female connectors, and the Friday Parts has 2 male connectors. So you just put those in. And I will need to throw some tape on these because they have lots of wire exposed. It's not a big deal. Put those in there. I'll put some tape around them, insulate them, tie that up good. Not a big deal. We'll get the other one here. All right, so I got all that done. I zip tied up those, and then I put some rubber tape on the connections so it shouldn't chafe or anything. Tied up nicely. And that is the finished product with that one. Still gotta get the tape off my backup alarm there when I painted it, but looks factory. I know it's going to be a lot brighter. Let's get the fronts done. So the front shouldn't be too bad here. I think it's just the 3/8 bolt that holds them in. Yeah, and a 3/8 bolt on top maybe. Okay. Clearly I've never done this before. Yeah, and then they pop out like that. There's 2 connectors on here. Okay, so that one just came right out. We need to undo the harness off the factory light bulb connection here. And we have our left light. So one of these plugs right in there. The other one I've got to find in here. Here it is. The other one plugs in right there. And that was pretty easy. Now, if they work. So that one is in. Now this other one should come out the same. So it looks like from the factory, they come with the one main light, and then there's this other weird looking one in there. It looks like it's from the 90s. It's not even plugged in. And the connector doesn't have a plug for it up in here, so that's pretty strange. But maybe these skid loaders had an option of like an LED package or something, and not all of them got it. I'm not sure. I've never seen an M series with factory LEDs. Maybe they're out there. So plug that in there. Plug this other one into the spare. Put everything back in there. Small bolt up top, big bolt down low. I've installed them and I haven't seen them at night yet. I do have some videos of my old ones at night. We'll do a little comparison video, but I clicked them on in the garage, and the garage is lit pretty well, and it was pretty bright in there. So I have no doubt that these things are going to be extremely bright. So they're installed. I turned them on at 8:43. Well, it's 8:43 right now. I turned them on probably, we'll say 8:42. So I'll show you again whenever it's if we can make it 20 minutes, I'd say they're probably good. I'll show you again at like 8:03 or something. I'm just gonna leave them on and see if they work. But anyways, this thing is looking good, so let me go over and I'll show you what I did with it. Okay, so I'll insert a little before picture and some pictures along the way, but this is a 2015 Bobcat S590. It was already pretty clean. It only has 1,000 hours on it, but I wanted to make it look modern. Obviously, I'm in no position to buy a brand new 2025 Bobcat of any size, really. Even MT100, not happening. So I bought this used one, and I wanted to make it look unique. Actually, you know what? It doesn't really look new unique. I put factory logos on it, but I want to make it look newer, maybe sharper. So when I got it, some of the decals were faded, they were scratched, they were ripped, and honestly, I didn't think they looked good. I don't think the original M series, when they came out, they're good for the time. The new decals they put on them on the R series and the new M series look so much better. So that's what I did. I got decals from a 2024. I just used the 2024 serial number, went on the Bobcat website, ordered them. I had them like 2 days later. You can't beat that. So I re-decaled it. I washed it really good, the heck out of it, got all the grease spots off of it. I repainted the back door. It was faded. Look at them backlights. Those things are looking good. Repainted the back door, put the new Bobcat decal on there. I tinted the windows. Window tint job. It's not gonna lie, it's a 20-footer. They work. It is so much cooler in there now. The M series Bobcat air conditioner is already pretty good. Like speed 1 is cold, but I was running this thing the other day when it was 95 degrees out with the window tint and speed 1. It was cold in there. So I think the window tint just looks good. It gives it a unique look. It obviously keeps it cooler in there. I mainly did it for the looks, I'm not gonna lie, but it does look, it's functional, but it looks great. So I tinted the windows 35%. I didn't tint the front windshield, and the reason for that is it looks really hard to do, and I figured if I leave the front off, it'll be easier to see out of, like at night. So kind of a double win there. Don't have to do it, easier to see out of, looks good. They're not too dark, they're 35%. So I think it should be fine. The thing looks so much better than when I got it. It gives it that modern look, that newer look without the new price tag. So I always enjoy doing this kind of stuff to equipment. I love equipment projects like painting and decals and freshening things up. I did it to my excavator a couple years ago, my E20, and sadly enough, nobody ever mentioned in the comment that it was done because I didn't do a video on it. I just did it all, and then it just appeared as a newer machine. But this one I figured I'd do a video on. But you know, some people are into customizing old cars, restoring cars, customizing trucks, that kind of stuff. I do enjoy customizing trucks, like dump trucks, but I love the equipment. The equipment is kind of just my hobby. So you know, some people have the old car hobby, they like customizing those. Me, it's equipment. Enough rambling now. I'm gonna come back to you when the 20-minute timer is up and make sure these lights are still on, and hopefully they are. All right guys, I have made it to 9:10 now, so that's 17 plus 10 minutes, 27 minutes. The lights have been on, they haven't shut off, it hasn't thrown any codes, done anything weird. So I think at this point, I think they're probably good. Most people that I watch that have had problems I've read about, usually it takes like 10 or 20 minutes and the lights will go off or they will throw a code. Thought I heard something weird. Nothing funny has happened so far, so at this point I'd say they're probably good. But yeah, the lights look amazing. The Bobcat looks so much better than when I got it. The lights are just like additive to it. The back lights are so bright. I mean, the thing looks good. So I'm pretty pleased with it. If you're interested in Bobcat work and stuff, and skid steers, be sure to subscribe. But nonetheless, the lights actually work. So if you have an M series Bobcat, I think I can actually suggest Friday parts for these. The price was reasonable, shipping time wasn't too bad, so I give them a try. If they do fail, I will for sure let you know. Anyways, thanks, have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.